Welcome back. Today we explore the world of gold-plated $1. But not just any coins, we're talking about the ones that sold for thousands of dollars at auction. So let's get started. Our first coin is the 2009 United States gold-plated $1 coin with the P mint mark, honoring the ninth President of the United States, William Henry Harrison. This coin has generated immense collector interest due to its historical context, rarity in circulated condition, and the sheer value it commands today. The coin was issued as part of a series of presidential dollar coins that began in 2007, each one commemorating a different U.S. president. The 2009 series honored Presidents William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, and Zachary Taylor. William Henry Harrison served as the ninth President of the United States, but his presidency was tragically cut short. He passed away only 31 days into his term, marking the shortest presidency in U.S. history. This coin, however, is not just a reminder of his brief time in office, but also a testament to the legacy of the nation's early years. As for the design, the 2009 William Henry Harrison coin features a portrait of Harrison on the obverse, with the artist's depiction capturing the solemn and dignified look of the ninth president. The reverse side of the coin features a representation of the Statue of Liberty, as is typical for the presidential dollar coin series, with the words United States of America and $1 engraved. The gold plating gives this coin a distinct and striking appearance, making it stand out among other coins in the series. When it comes to the mintage of the 2009 William Henry Harrison dollar, it's crucial to note that the coin was struck in both circulation and proof versions. However, the circulated versions, especially those with the P mint mark, are among the rarest. The official mintage figures for the 2009 William Henry Harrison coin are significant, but the circulated versions were less carefully maintained, leading to fewer surviving examples in mint condition. Coins that were used in day-to-day transactions were often subject to wear and tear, which is why finding one in circulated condition with minimal damage is a rare feat. The market value of this coin in today's auction market is astounding. Despite being gold-plated and not composed of solid gold, its rarity, combined with its association with William Henry Harrison's presidency, has driven its price to over $200,000. The primary reason behind this high value is the scarcity of circulated coins in decent condition, and the fact that collectors often seek out these unique pieces for historical and numismatic reasons. The Harrison coin, particularly the P mint mark variety, is in high demand among collectors who are focusing on the history of early American presidents. Errors associated with this coin are also significant in determining its value. For example, slight minting errors, such as uneven gold plating or misaligned designs, can add additional value. In some cases, collectors may pay a premium for coins that exhibit these errors, as they represent a deviation from the regular production and add a layer of uniqueness to the coin. As such, the error types often seen in coins like this can elevate the value of individual pieces, especially when they are verified by reputable coin certification services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Collector interest in this coin is fueled by the historical significance of the ninth President of the United States and the rarity of well-preserved specimens. Collectors who specialize in presidential dollar coins or coins related to specific U.S. presidents are particularly eager to add a coin like this to their collection. The William Henry Harrison gold-plated $1 coin remains a sought-after item for those with a passion for American presidential history and rare coinage, and its value continues to climb as more collectors recognize its worth. Moving on to our second coin, we now take a closer look at the 2009 United States gold-plated $1 coin with the D mint mark, honoring the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor. This coin features Zachary Taylor, who served as president from 1849 until his untimely death in 1850. The coin was also issued as part of the 2009 Presidential Dollar Coin series, joining other coins that commemorate presidents from the mid-19th century. Zachary Taylor's presidency, though brief, is remembered for his military achievements, especially during the Mexican-American War, where he gained national recognition. Known as Old Rough and Ready, Taylor's leadership on the battlefield made him a beloved figure, which ultimately helped propel him to the presidency. The coin's design features a portrait of Taylor on the obverse, striking a strong, confident pose. The reverse side of the coin features the Statue of Liberty, maintaining consistency with the other coins in the presidential dollar coin series. The gold plating, similar to the Harrison coin, gives it a bright and attractive appearance that catches the eye of collectors. As for the mintage of the 2009 Zachary Taylor dollar, this coin was also struck in both proof and circulation versions. However, the circulated versions, especially those with the D mint mark, are particularly noteworthy for their scarcity. The D mint mark denotes that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which has a slightly different mintage figure compared to the Philadelphia Mint, which is denoted by the P mint mark. The total mintage for the 2009 Zachary Taylor coin was higher than some other presidential dollar coins, but the D mint mark coins, especially those in worn or rusty laminated condition, have proven to be highly sought after by collectors. The market value of the 2009 Zachary Taylor gold-plated $1 coin in laminated rusty condition may initially seem surprising. Unlike coins in pristine or proof condition, those in worn or damaged states often aren't expected to fetch high prices. However, because of its rarity in this particular condition, some collectors are willing to pay upwards of $250,000 for such a coin. The rusty lamination condition adds a unique characteristic to this coin, and numismatists sometimes find that coins with these unusual flaws can actually command higher prices, especially when they're associated with rare mint marks or historical figures. Collectors find these flaws intriguing, as they suggest a rare minting error that cannot be easily reproduced. In terms of design features, the most obvious aspect of the Zachary Taylor coin is the gold-plated finish, which not only highlights the coin's aesthetic appeal, but also adds to its overall perceived value. Despite the fact that it was never intended to be a precious metal coin, the gold-plated version of the presidential dollar coin has drawn considerable attention. This design choice also enhances the historical connection to Taylor, who is remembered for his military courage and leadership. Errors on the Zachary Taylor coin are a big factor in its value. The most significant error in this coin is the lamination rust, which is caused by flaws in the plating process. This defect occurs when the gold layer doesn't fully bond to the coin's surface, leading to peeling or rusting in some areas. Collectors who are looking for coins with unique characteristics often prize these mistakes, and when combined with the D mint mark, the price of such a coin can rise dramatically. Other potential errors include double strikes or misaligned designs, which are also of interest to collectors. The collector interest in this coin, much like the William Henry Harrison dollar, is primarily driven by the historical significance of Zachary Taylor and the unique characteristics of the coin. Collectors who focus on presidential dollars or military-themed coins are drawn to Taylor's legacy as a war hero. The fact that this coin is in a rusty laminated condition adds to its allure, as it stands out from more standard, well-maintained specimens. For these reasons, the Zachary Taylor gold-plated $1 coin with the D mint mark is considered a highly valuable and collectible piece in today's auction market. Next up, the 2011 United States gold-plated $1 coin featuring Ulysses S. Grant is one of the most intriguing coins of the 21st century, particularly within the realm of modern American presidential coinage. This coin was part of the Presidential Dollar Coin Program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint in 2007. The series commemorates the achievements of each of the U.S. presidents, with one new coin issued each year to honor a different president. The coin in question, the Ulysses S. Grant dollar, was issued in 2011 with the P mint mark representing the minting facility in Philadelphia. The design of the 2011 Ulysses S. Grant coin is both bold and symbolic. The obverse features a portrait of Grant, captured in a profile view. The image of Grant was based on a famous photograph of the president, a photograph that has become one of the most iconic images of him. He is depicted with his signature beard and military uniform, which is appropriate given his career as a Union general during the Civil War. Ulysses S. Grant is widely considered one of the key figures in American history, having served as the 18th president from 1869 to 1877. His legacy includes not only his presidency, but also his leadership during the Civil War, where he served as commanding general of the U.S. Army and played a crucial role in securing victory for the Union. On the reverse of the coin, the design features the Statue of Liberty, as is typical for coins in the presidential dollar coin program. The Statue of Liberty represents freedom and democracy, which are the core ideals of the United States. Above the statue, the words United States of America are inscribed, and below, the phrase a pluribus unum, out of many, one, is displayed, a reflection of the unity of the American people. Additionally, $1 is written along the bottom, clearly indicating the face value of the coin. The background of the reverse features rays of light emanating from behind the Statue of Liberty, further emphasizing the light of freedom and the nation's strength. One of the most distinctive features of this coin is that it is gold-plated. The U.S. Mint initially issued the coin in a regular copper-manganese-clad composition, but it is the gold plating that sets this coin apart in the collector's market. Gold plating is a process where a thin layer of gold is applied to a base metal coin, giving it the appearance of a solid gold piece. While it's important to note that the coin is not made of solid gold, the gold-plated finish adds an aesthetic appeal that enhances its value among collectors. The gold plating also gives the coin a striking visual contrast against its smooth, polished surface, making it an eye-catching piece to hold and admire. In terms of market value, the 2011 Ulysses S. Grant gold-plated $1 coin has been known to fetch impressive prices, especially when found in circulated condition with a well-preserved finish. While these coins were not minted in large quantities compared to other presidential coins, their rarity and connection to Ulysses S. Grant's legacy have significantly increased their demand. The coin is highly sought after by collectors who specialize in presidential memorabilia, Civil War history, and modern U.S. coins. Auction prices for this coin can vary greatly depending on its condition, rarity, and collector demand, but it is not uncommon for the 2011 Ulysses S. Grant gold-plated $1 coin to sell for well over $200,000 at high-end auctions. The coin's mintage numbers are also an important factor in determining its market value. In 2011, the U.S. Mint produced a significant number of these coins, but only a small percentage was gold-plated. As a result, the gold-plated version is considered rare. Many of the original coins were issued in uncirculated and proof finishes, and only a select few were released with the gold-plated treatment. This scarcity, combined with the historical significance of the coin, makes it a valuable asset for any serious collector. Additionally, collectors are drawn to certain errors or variations that occasionally occur with this type of coin. One such error is known as the lamination flaw, where the gold plating does not adhere evenly to the coin's surface. These types of errors can cause the coin's appearance to differ significantly from the intended design, often making them more valuable to collectors who specialize in errors. Furthermore, coins with unique characteristics such as misprints or unusual wear patterns often command a premium at auctions. The presence of any error or misalignment in the design, especially in the gold-plated version, can increase its appeal to collectors looking for unique and rare pieces to add to their collection. Beyond the physical attributes of the coin, the market value of the Ulysses S. Grant gold-plated $1 coin is also influenced by the ongoing interest in presidential memorabilia. Ulysses S. Grant, as a former P. Next up, the 2010 United States gold-plated $1 coin, featuring James Buchanan, is another fascinating entry in the presidential dollar coin program. James Buchanan, the 15th President of the United States, served from 1857 to 1861, just before the Civil War. Buchanan's presidency is often remembered for his inability to effectively deal with the mounting tensions between the North and South, which eventually led to the outbreak of the Civil War. As a result, Buchanan's legacy is a controversial one, which has made items related to his presidency, including his commemorative coins, a subject of interest for collectors. The 2010 James Buchanan gold-plated $1 coin features a portrait of Buchanan on the obverse, based on a well-known image from his time in office. Buchanan is depicted in profile, with his distinctive features, a long face and prominent beard, clearly visible. Unlike some of his predecessors, Buchanan's image was not one of youthful vigor, but rather a representation of a man who had seen the turbulent times of the mid-19th century unfold. Buchanan's presidency was marked by his attempts to keep the Union together, although many historians argue that his actions ultimately failed to prevent the conflict that would soon engulf the nation. Buchanan remains a controversial figure in American history, and as such, coins featuring his image tend to attract significant attention from collectors who are interested in this period of U.S. history. On the reverse of the coin, we see the Statue of Liberty, which continues to be a symbol of freedom, democracy, and the American spirit. As with the Ulysses S. Grant coin, the reverse design features rays of light shining from behind the statue, enhancing the visual appeal of the coin. The words, United States of America, are inscribed along the top of the reverse, with E pluribus unum beneath the statue. The $1 inscription appears along the bottom, once again indicating the denomination. What sets the 2010 James Buchanan gold-plated $1 coin apart from other coins in the presidential dollar coin program is the condition in which some of these coins have been found. While most of the coins issued were in relatively good condition, certain examples, such as the one in lamination rusty condition, have gained considerable attention from collectors. The lamination issue occurs when the gold plating does not adhere properly to the coin, causing a layer of rust or corrosion to form underneath the surface. This can result in the coin having an uneven appearance, with parts of the gold plating peeling or bubbling off. The unique nature of these errors makes them particularly desirable to collectors who specialize in flawed or misstruck coins. The market value of the 2010 James Buchanan gold-plated $1 coin in rusty lamination condition can be staggering, with prices exceeding $200,000 in certain cases. Although the coin is not as widely recognized as some of its counterparts in the presidential dollar coin program, the rarity of the lamination flaw, combined with Buchanan's controversial place in American history, makes this coin highly sought after by collectors. Buchanan may not be a beloved figure in American history, but his presidency, and by extension the coin commemorating him, is of great interest to those who study the antebellum period of the United States. The mintage of the 2010 James Buchanan coin was relatively large compared to other presidential coins, yet the number of these gold-plated coins with lamination flaws is exceedingly low. This scarcity drives up the price of these coins in the auction market, as collectors are always looking for rare, unique examples to add to their collections. The condition of the coin plays a major role in determining its value. A coin with minimal wear, even with a lamination issue, will command a much higher price than one that is heavily damaged or corroded. Much like the Ulysses S. Grant coin, the James Buchanan gold-plated $1 coin also appeals to collectors interested in errors and variations. Coins with rust or peeling gold plating are highly sought after, as they represent a departure from the standard minting process and offer a glimpse into the imperfect world of coin production. Collectors who focus on these types of errors are often willing to pay a premium for coins that deviate from the norm, particularly when those errors are tied to significant historical figures such as James Buchanan. Let's begin with the next coin in our collection, the United States gold-plated $1 2014 with a P mint mark, featuring Warren G. Harding, the 29th President of the United States, who served from 1921 until his untimely death in 1923. This gold-plated commemorative coin, though a striking piece of numismatic artistry, has become one of the most expensive and highly prized items among collectors, with values reaching upwards of $200,000 at auctions. This coin is a true reflection of the grandeur of the Harding era and the legacy he left behind, even as his presidency was marked by both triumph and controversy. The coin itself was part of the presidential dollar coin program, which began in 2007 and was designed to honor each of the presidents of the United States. The U.S. Mint released a new coin for each president in the order of their terms in office, beginning with George Washington and continuing through to the present. The Warren G. Harding coin was released in 2014, and like many of the others in the series, it features an obverse image of the president in a sculpted likeness, with the date of his presidency prominently displayed. On the reverse side, the coin displays the familiar Statue of Liberty, with the year of issuance and the mint mark in this case, P for the Philadelphia Mint embossed as well. The design is simple yet elegant, capturing the dignity of the office. What makes this coin particularly interesting is the gold plating. Though not made of pure gold, it was struck in a copper-clad composition and then coated in a layer of gold, giving it a unique and attractive appearance. Gold-plated coins like this are typically issued as commemorative pieces and often carry higher premiums on the market compared to regular circulating coins. Over time, the demand for these special edition coins has surged, especially among collectors who value the aesthetics and historical ties to the presidency of Warren G. Harding. Harding's presidency was marked by the post-World War I era, a time of economic prosperity but also marked by scandal. Harding was beloved by many for his charm and public appeal, but his administration was also tainted by the infamous Teapot Dome scandal, which involved corruption and bribery. Harding passed away suddenly in 1923, leaving behind a mixed legacy, but one that nonetheless contributed to the shaping of modern America. The gold-plated coin captures the essence of a president whose time in office left an indelible mark on history, for better or worse. In terms of mintage, the 2014 Warren G. Harding gold-plated coin is relatively rare compared to other coins in the presidential series. The total mintage of these coins is lower than other more common releases, making it a more valuable collector's item. The combination of its historical connection, the gold plating, and its limited mintage means that this coin is in high demand. When you factor in the mint condition and rarity, it's no wonder why this coin has reached such a high value on the auction market. Coins in this condition, particularly those with minimal wear and tear, can fetch more than $200,000 in some instances, especially if they are part of a well-preserved collection. However, there are certain errors and design variations that can significantly increase the value of this coin as well. One of the most notable errors involves misprints on the reverse side of the coin or slight misalignments in the design, which can create a unique look and increase interest among collectors. Additionally, any coin that has been kept in pristine condition with no wear from circulation can fetch a higher price, as these are often harder to find. Collectors also appreciate the rarity and the historical context behind the coin. Coins like this one that feature U.S. presidents are often sought after because they tell a story, not just about the man who served in office, but about the era in which he governed. The Harding coin offers a glimpse into the 1920s, an era that saw profound changes in American society, with the rise of consumer culture, technological advancements, and the shifting landscape of politics. Thanks for joining us. Happy collecting!